What's going on, tribe? I'm about to stop through and do a quick reading for y'all. Just check the energy with the ancestor angels and ancestors oracle, the light seers tarot, and the Kipper deck. While I was shuffling and getting the cards prepared, the King of Wands popped out in the tarot deck, and the Shaman um, was at the bottom of the deck, and the Shaman is trusting higher powers. It was at the bottom of the deck of the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. I had already shuffled and cut that deck a little while ago and just had never used it, but I guess I wasn't supposed to see the bottom of the decks before starting out this reading, but because those two things I saw, I'm gonna assume that this is about a masculine or someone in leadership needing to trust in higher forces. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the overall energy reading with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. We got Take Charge, Lord takes charge with authority. And this is the Emperor card in this deck. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got Spring, see your seeds grow. So there could be a project that you're working on right now, masculine energy or a feminine energy that's just in her Emperor mode, her masculine energy. It could be a project that you're working on right now that is going to come to fruition or reap its harvest in the spring. Also, I'm getting to take action as well. So if it's something that is in the planning states and you've been pretty much overthinking it, or delayed by procrastination is what I just got. It's time to take action. Let me get something as to why the Lord take charge with authority came out for ancestor. Six of Pentacles in reverse. To me, that gives an energy of being prideful and not believing in the giving and receiving energy. It's kind of, it's one on one hand giving me the feeling of someone being too prideful to receive any help. It's also giving me the energy of a person that's a taker, that just likes to take, and doesn't give equally in any relationship that they have been in. There hasn't been any equal reciprocity. I'm also getting like there's not equal reciprocity in a work home relationship. Someone is spending a little too much time at work versus at home and still not um, allocating funds is what I got in a flow of give and receive. You see how that infinity symbol is pretty much behind the all of the pentacles in the hands. That gives me a constant like flow, because that's a flow that it's gonna keep, it's not going round and round and round, but it is creating this cycle, creating this pattern. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's something going on as far as finances, and it alludes me to the spring. See your seeds grow. So the group that is having issues believing in or giving equal giving and receiving exchange of energy, and you're wondering why you're not manifesting, that will be the reason. Everything in life is an ebb and flow. If you hold on to money, that gives the impression that you're scared to give it up and you don't believe that it will replenish itself as needed. You're not, you're stressed more than you are, going with the flow, realizing that you have infinite possibilities, right? Two of swords at the top of the deck. In your head about a lot of stuff, you're not making decisions. You could be possibly splurging on things, and you know, not looking at your finances in a manner that the emperor would. You know, I'm getting a frivolous spender as well. So someone who is frivolously taking from others and never intending on returning the equal reciprocity or returning anything, period. Like I spoke to before, it's a taker in the midst. Let me get another for why the Lord take charge with authority is out here, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We got the Page of Swords in reverse. This gives me the energy of someone not really having bright ideas. You're more of a logical person, like the Emperor, where all of your knowledge and authority stems from accolades and certificates and, things that you've accomplished on paper that really didn't take much thought. And I don't mean that learning doesn't take thought, but I'm getting with this energy that you've lost your childlike sense of staying open and learning things within each cycle of your life. So it's like, I've learned this. There's, you don't feel as if you can relearn things. And in life, especially spiritually, or really just self-development and growth, you realize that you learn the same lesson in different ways. And especially if it's something that you are not grasping the concept of, you continue to make the same mistakes or have the same patterns. Is definitely a continual learning, aspect of that, and having the mind to stay youthful and curious when learning. And I'm not getting that with this energy that's coming out. A lot of this energy gives me someone who is just stuck in their ways, set in their ways. This could be an older person. We got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting you lack inspiration. You lack the fire. You've lost the fire, the thrill for life. It's just really about working. The Ace of Wands. Oh Lord, the Ace of Cups gives me the energy of, pour into yourself, and heart chakra work is what it's giving me. Get one more. Let's take charge with authority, Lord, energy. Why is this here? Why is this here? Damn. Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that everything that the tarot Oh, and the King of Wands is back down at the bottom of the deck with the World card at the top of the deck. Before I noticed the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I was getting like the effortless energy. Someone doesn't, it's not difficult for them to learn things, nor is it difficult for them to receive things. And because they're charismatic and possibly attractive, they get a lot of things their way regardless. So it's not a sense of, they don't have a sense of urgency nor a will or desire to be in a curious page energy, in a equal reciprocity, giving and receiving relationship, and a person that works on the relationships that they have with people, because they found things easy in life. There's not really been a struggle, which to me would turn a person into an emperor who is, mean and arrogance is the word that I'm getting. Just knows that, you know, the world is the world is mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's the song that's playing in my head by Nas, and it's really like it's it's toxic. Basically, it's toxic. I was trying to refrain from saying that, but that was the word that just kept popping in. And the Chris Brown song, Chris Brown song that was speaking about toxicity was in my head too. Um, there's gonna be something that has this King of Wands slash Emperor contemplating and thinking on walking away from this mind frame and becoming grounded within their spirituality. Because I think something has shown them with the World card that they have karmic lessons to learn. It's like they've had fun and parties and things like that on the brain, as far as building the foundation, but they've still been burdened. And to me, it's like the ultimate which way do I go kind of thing, and what do I need to do in order to sustain my stability and not be burdened while leveling up, is what I'm getting. But it's kind of confusing to me because on the bottom of the deck it says spring your seeds, see your seeds grow. Let me get one more. Let me get something to clarify these. What's going on? Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Oh, we got the Two of Swords back at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles came out in reverse. And then we got the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. So yeah, like I said, there has been something, possibly a heartbreak, that has this King of Wands Emperor realizing that they have some karmic lessons and debts to pay. The Hermit in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is giving me the energy that this person was not searching for, you know, any sort of, I'm getting reconciliation, but I don't ever know how this card has to deal with reconciliation at all. Okay, so if they don't reconcile the mindset that they have regarding giving and receiving equal reciprocity, they will not receive harvest. Being in the I know it all mindset is what brought about this sudden acknowledgement of that's karmic, and that's a karmic lesson that they need to learn. Also, their spirit guides pretty much have been kicking their ass to show them they've been shown that they need to dwell in the energy and the energy and the power of the page, being curious, staying curious, surrendering to the divine, surrendering to these karmic cycles that they have to learn from, or the life, or it'll keep repeating. Things will keep repeating themselves in the same manner if you don't learn what it is that you're not seeing within yourself. Like if you keep the blinders on, your spirit guides are going to keep on pretty much making you feel like you're crazy. It's a time for you to be the hermit in the upright and realize that you can rest while learning how to heal your heart, is what I got. And so I'm also getting a King of Wands who received some heartbreak and decided to delve deeper into their finances versus anything else, and kind of shut down their thought pattern about equal giving and receiving, and went into the mind frame of I know it all. I knew this was going to happen. Like as soon as I put any effort into anything, whatever I want seems to evade me. So I'm not going to run after anything anymore. I refuse to chase. Sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck. What's going on with this spread? Let me get 3 for what's going on with this spread altogether. Family room. Let me get 2 more for this read. Clarify what's going on. Why this Emperor. 1 more. 1 more. What should this Emperor, what does this Emperor need to know to move forward? What does Emperor need to know moving forward? We got courtship at the bottom of the deck. The first that came out is family room. So this gives me the impression that all of this everything being in reverse, as well as the mindset of equal reciprocity is BS, is something that stems from what they've learned in their upbringing, their family upbringing, and the discussions and the way that their family has taught them to move through life. We got journey, which to me is the acknowledgement and the acknowledgement of the karmic patterns, or the acknowledgement that something is wrong, and the willingness to set out on a journey to figure out what's in shambles in their life, why they're having such sudden bouts in the mind, why they feel blinded. And we also got change. This is giving me the ability to be able to change your mindset, to actually want to change your mindset and go after it. Be brave enough to admit when you're wrong, and fix those things that you found that were wrong within yourself. So I feel like the spring is like more of an internal thing. You found the seeds of disconnect, the seeds of discommitment. I don't know if that's a word, but that for some reason that's coming out. You found these seeds within yourself that you're willing to nurture now. So travel towards where your ancestors are guiding you to. And it seems like they're guiding you to ground yourself. I'm getting heart chakra energy as well as solar plexus energy. So that kind of work could definitely be, helpful in this time frame. I'm also drawn to the bottom of the deck with the courtship. I feel like a particular courtship coming to an end prompted all of this. This made it able for your spirit guides to even send you the messages that you were ignoring before. As the Emperor, you are of high honor in the spiritual realm, but for some reason before this incident happened, you just didn't believe that you wouldn't listen to your spirit guides. You took it as superstition, and you just having crazy thoughts, and that was not the case. So it's time to do some work on yourself. You have to come out of all of this reverse energy. These three in reverse are not a good thing for me. To me, there's nothing good about these three being in reverse. This is a person unwilling to give equal reciprocity in any relationship, a person unwilling to learn, a person that feels like they know it all, a person just unwilling to fight for anything that is gonna make you have to put in any work. Like, things have came easy for you all your life, and now it's not that easy, and you're attempting to take charge with authority where you have none. And the spring seeds, see your seeds grow at the bottom of the deck. I don't see that happening without you convening and working with your spirit guides. To come out of this mindset that you have about equal reciprocity. You have a cycle that must be finished, but you first got to start it. I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully that resonated for someone. If not, maybe next time. I see y'all.